Hello and welcome to the Basic Bee podcast. I'm Brittany, your hostess with the mostest and your favorite SEO coach. And today you are going to hear all about that from a recent SEO and Grow graduate. Erin Wilson joins me for this short and sweet case study interview about why SEO jumped on her radar as something she needed to act on immediately when it wasn't even a thought bubble in her brain, and what her experience was like inside my group coaching program, SEO and Grow. You'll even get to hear some of her SEO wins that unfolded just weeks after the program wrapped up. Also, throughout the conversation, I'm dropping in with some comments. I'll say this up front too. There are still bonuses on offer for anyone who signs up early for this next round of SEO and Grow, which starts on March 4th. And the goal of these bonuses is really to give you a quick injection of SEO and maybe even some SEO wins before we even have our welcome call. You'll get a mini SEO audit, a one-to-one call with me, and a bonus group call in February. The link is in the show notes. So is the one for the 2-part blogging workshop, Shine with SEO, which will enter the chat during this conversation. All right, be back shortly. So let's start off with your name and what you do in the world.
Excellent. So my name is Erin Wilson, and I teach Pilates, and it's an online studio. So you can do Pilates mat work as well as weight training workouts. I supplement with that and flexibility classes. So anywhere in the world, you can stay with your workouts.
And you have a brand new website now. It is so gorgeous.
I love it. It's so good. It was worth all of the time.
All of the tears, all of the questions, all of the doubts. You rewrote everything.
Yeah, I completely rewrote it based on going through SEO and Grow because none of my copy on the old website used any keywords. I didn't know how to use it, so I had to rewrite everything, which was perfect. And I changed a lot of the formatting, changed the layout. Everything is brand new.
It's so fresh.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Take us back to what made you say, now is the time that I really want to prioritize SEO.
So I'll kind of work back 9 months ago. So I relocated from New York City to the Bay Area of California. And as I relocated, I decided that I wanted to just work on the online portion of my business because in New York, it was hybrid where I was going to a studio and teaching online and working the online business. But I thought now is the time where I have more time. And before I jump into studio life again, I want to focus on my website, focus on more video content, focus on all of the things that is required to make an online business thrive. So I would say February, March, I was filming a lot of content. And I was thinking gosh, no one's finding out about this content. I definitely need to start with marketing. So then I thought about Instagram and social media, which felt completely overwhelming and unpredictable. And not sure if that would give me results, and I couldn't really track results anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was thinking, I really need to redo my website. And I actually wasn't even thinking about search engine optimization necessarily until I ran across your profile because we had taken another business course together. And then I looked at it and it was oh, this is what I need. I need to make my website findable. And I have no idea how to do that. So then it was instant. It was this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
This is it. Then I did the foundations and then that led me to the Grow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so glad that you did both. And so tell us about that because you said that you really benefited from doing the part 1 and then part 2 of that, right?
Definitely. So I would recommend anyone entering into SEO to do the foundations as well as the SEO and Grow because for me personally, I didn't know really anything about SEO strategy or all of the terms, all of the jargon that goes with it. I mean, I was just fresh in. So the foundations course gave me time to really learn about the words and how to do keyword research and understanding why we do it and what to do with it. And without having to do anything, which I liked. I actually liked just learning.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the SEO and Grow, it was all about application. So to me, I needed the foundation in order to do the application part in the SEO and Grow, because if I would have just started with SEO and Grow, I would have been overwhelmed in the beginning, trying to understand and wrap my head around terms. Then at the same time applying it, I felt I would have been this is too much, especially working alongside. If maybe I wasn't working and just doing this, that'd be different. but trying to kind of manage everything, it made it perfect. So
Yeah.
it was a perfect like lead in to the SEO and grow.
Yay, I love hearing that. Plus, I mean, you had like a really huge project. I mean, rebuilding a website, reformatting, like just you looked at everything from what pages do I have, what pages do I want to keep, like which ones do I actually need, to even like what do I need to say on those pages, and then how do they need to link with each other. And then I think you even created, I know we have the new testimonials page, and then you've got another page in the works for a freebie, right? So like you even added some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really cool to watch you.
Yeah, thanks, Brittany. And with the course, it helped me actually have structure about why I'm creating pages. Because before, I would look at other people's websites and try to kind of follow maybe what they
Mhm.
were doing as like a template, but it still didn't feel right because everybody's website is completely different, what their navigation bar has on it, what their call to actions are. And so it felt like, oh, I would like it, but it's like this now helps me focus on what do I want people to do on my website, which is very unique. So now I feel like I have a good idea of like, why would I have another page? What is that page going to do for me? And like, how do I then showcase it?
Hi, it's me. Erin is sharing something really, really important here, and I don't want you to miss it. She's talking about optimizing website pages, but the very same thing applies to optimizing blog posts for SEO. You want these pages to have a thoughtful strategy in place so that the page actually goes to work for you, showing up in Google searches, so that the right people, the ones who are literally looking for you, can find the offer or service or product you provide so that they can do a vibe check and take a next step with you, whether it's to join your email list or download the free thing or book with you or fill out a form. All of those are next steps. It doesn't always have to be a money thing. And the things that we want website visitors to do. But just like Erin shares, they can't do anything unless they make it to your website, which is the whole point of SEO. All right, let's get back to the conversation. Was there anything that was like surprising or a point of friction or something like sticky that felt tough to move through?
I would say nothing in the SEO and grow course felt challenging. But listen, I haven't started my blog yet, so that could be the challenge. I don't know. The keyword research made sense once I understood how to like do the searches. That was a little sticky in the beginning because I had to think outside of the box.
Uh-huh.
What are people searching for is different than what I might be searching for as an instructor. So sometimes it took a little more thinking outside the box to get that going. But then once the keywords are there, then all of a sudden the creativity starts flowing. Then I kind of got on a roll like,
Yeah.
what about this? Or what about that? What about that?
Hold up. Are you looking for an easy way to get your content to work for you? Or maybe even just to create content that, will work for you and last longer than the stomach flu? Because we all know the content you share on the gram just does not have a long shelf life. Whether you're looking for a way to strategically jumpstart or just start your blog, I've got you. This January, my 2-part blogging workshop is back, baby, and tickets are just $47. 37 if you use the code podcast10 at checkout. Your ticket includes access to the 2 live calls happening on January 23rd and 30th. In our first call, we're mapping out your blogs for the rest of 2026. And the second call is where you'll bring that first blog post to life. You'll get replays for both calls that'll be sent out ASAP. Plus, you'll get a workbook designed specifically for this workshop experience, giving you access to all the templates and resources you need to blog strategically for your business. Get everything you need to create blog posts that will drive traffic to your site and services for years to come with this blogging workshop, and start shining with SEO. Everything you need is below.
Everything really made sense. Maybe in the beginning, some information felt a little bit overwhelming, but then you would always do a good job about talking about it and clarifying. And then other people's questions definitely help make sense of things. So I really don't feel really overwhelmed by that. The hard part for me was getting used to my website builder. That was hard, but that had nothing to do with SEO and grow.
Right?
Yeah, that was very challenging. So, it's just the layout, where to go, what to do, all the things. But now it's done and I understand what to do with it. So it's good.
Yeah. Was there like a really big breakthrough that you had or a moment of clarity? Or, I mean, we just relaunched your website. So results, I feel like, are still kind of new and fresh and maybe like
hmm
a little too close to the moment of things actually happening. But anything stand out about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think my biggest moments of clarity were the things we covered, like SEO title, SEO meta description, how to title an image. I had no idea how to title an image correctly. I was doing it all wrong. And then how to add alt text to an image. So the clarity ended up being more of like a discovery of what to do with that information because I would look at it before on my old website and I didn't really know what it meant. And the website builder doesn't necessarily explain even what it's really for and how to even write the correct terms. And like, it's not like they do a bad representation of it, but it's coming from a perspective that assumes people know what to do with it,
Hmm.
which is not true. I don't think most people know what to do with it. So that was clarity for me of like, oh, now I know what to do with this text
Yeah.
box. I actually know what to write. And in the future, I can change it if I need to and know what I'm doing and know why it's purposeful, which that makes more of a difference than what I was getting caught up in before was like, oh, beautiful images and layout and fonts, right? That doesn't even matter as much. I mean, it does for the user to see it, but if the user can't even see it, what's the point?
Right.
Like if they can't find your website, right? I think another moment of clarity too was understanding I didn't really know the purpose of an H1,
Mhm.
2, 3, what to even put in those. And when I looked on my website builder, it was not laid out the way it should. It was like some things were H2s, there were H1s in random places just because of the
Mhm.
font choice, which as design perspective, that's one thing. But then I looked at it from a totally different perspective. Like, oh, that is not an H1. That should be an H3 or just paragraph text.
Yeah.
Right. So that was huge. That was big time clarity.
Yeah, and that's not just, like, something that you didn't know to do. I made the same mistake. I literally just recorded a reel about how I used to have, like, 7 or 8 H1s on my homepage before I knew anything about SEO. Just like you said, like, we're not born knowing
Hmm.
things. It's not like we become an entrepreneur and all of a sudden we have this, like, stack of knowledge just following around with us. It just doesn't happen.
Definitely not. No.
Yeah. So what would you say to, like, hypothetically, like, your business bestie is like, "I'm considering SEO. I don't know, I'm hearing about this." Like, what would you say to them? If they're considering SEO and, like, getting
Mm.
into it, I don't know, any words of advice now that you're on the other side?
Yes. Well, first of all, I would say if you don't know what it is and anything like me and want to actually take action on the website, I would just say sign up for Brittany's course and it will just help you and it's easier. So I would tell someone do the course, do foundations and do SEO and grow because it's a bigger deal than they might think it is. It's a bigger deal than just putting in
Mhm,
keywords and then writing something for the meta description and for the SEO meta and for the SEO title, right? So there's actually a strategy. And, if they don't know how to do the strategy, I would just say make it easy on yourself, sign up for Brady's course. You won't have to slog through all the forums online and what to do, and plus all the stuff you gave us to help us organize ourselves, which I need desperately is so helpful. So that itself, just organizing it and then having this template of how to move it forward and like take it off of the document, our organization into the website and make it real was amazing. I would tell them it's important to do. If you don't know how to do it, sign up.
Thanks, Erin. I promise I didn't pay her to say that.
I know you did not, but I feel very passionate about anyone who needs to work on their SEO strategy to do the course. So I will say it to anyone.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you got clarity out of that and it was able to, like you said, help you actually take action on things, get it plugged in, and really just literally come out the other side with a brand new website that's going to make you findable by the right people who are literally looking for you right now.
Yes, exactly. I can't wait to see what changes when I look at all of the information on Google Search Console and the analytics. And I mean, it's already changing and it's been a couple of days. So that's exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing my position, which went from like in the 20s to now it was on like 8,
Wow.
which is great.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. And then I'm seeing a lot more like the arrows up, the green arrows up where it's like
Yeah.
people looking at certain parts of the page. So more people are viewing it. I also sent out an email to my subscriber list about the new website. So that could influence the clicks, but that's all good stuff.
Yeah, no, that's great. Oh, I'm so excited for you. You'll have to keep me posted with all your wins that end up showing up, because I'm just like so ready for your website to blow up in the best way.
Yes, me too. Me too. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me for this. I'm really grateful.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was amazing. I can't believe it's over.
I know.
But good thing to maintain.
Yeah.
Maintain is there. So that's great.
Since Erin took the program, things have shifted a bit, so I want to cover what those changes are. For one, I don't have a firm date for when I'll be running SEO Foundations again, but the material in the SEO Basics course is the very same info you get inside SEO Foundations. The difference with Foundations is that we meet weekly for 6 weeks to discuss the content of the course. In previous rounds, we've talked about link building and keyword research and image optimization, among other things. And actually, as I'm sharing that with you, I'm realizing maybe you would like that too. So if you're hearing me explain this and you're like, I want to take Foundations, please message me. You can either email me at hello@brittanyherzberg.com or DM me on Instagram. My handle is Brittany_Herzberg. I'll have the links below. And let me know that you're interested in taking the next round of Foundations. That will help me figure out if and when I'll run that program again. But also know that the SEO Basics course has lots of great information in there. I take you through the core 6 areas of SEO, and you're given resources that you can actually use to bring your SEO strategy to life. It's a great option for anyone who's really self-motivated, and it's less than $200. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave that there. The link is below. Another difference is that SEO and Grow is more structured than when Erin took it. I can't help it. I've got a Capricorn stellium and I love refining things and making it even more simple for you and more organized. There's a new program hub. There are shorter topic videos where I'm introducing things like links or errors or metrics. There are bonus guest expert sessions in there, as well as 3 core resources, Google Docs, that are yours to take and modify and make your own. You can actually draft your SEO strategies in there, for example, or drop keywords that you find during your keyword research in there. I've also added implementation weeks to the program. So it used to be 3 months long and we didn't have any breaks. Now it's about 4 months long and there are built-in weeks where you can catch up or get ahead. It totally depends on you and where you're at and what your capacity is. With these changes, I would actually say that about 80%, maybe even 90% of people in this current round completed their SEO strategies and implemented them in just about a month, if not less. And a couple are already seeing improvements like their web pages ranking on page 1 and getting more traffic to their sites. Also, if Erin shares any other wins with me, I will most likely add those to the blog post for this episode, so be sure to go check that. At the very least, I hope to see you in the blogging workshop this month. Remember, you can use code podcast10 to join for $37, and that's good, I believe, until the end of January. Alrighty, know that I'm over here cheering you on your SEO journey, and I'll see you next time. You've heard me talk about it, but how exactly does social proof support SEO? Well, your clients are kind of freaking brilliant because when they share what it's like to work with you or what they were able to achieve or accomplish with your help, they use words that other people are searching for. For real, they'll say things like, I walk away with practical tips to apply SEO to my own business, or all online business owners need to know about your SEO course, or Brittany helps me understand SEO in a real and tangible way. You know what's coming next, right? I need your help to get the Basic Bee podcast reaching more of the right ear holes. When you follow, rate, review, and share the show, that helps me help more entrepreneurs discover and lean into the magic of SEO. As a little extra incentive to write a review, once a month I'll be selecting one podcast reviewer to receive a free mini SEO audit. You'll help me get discovered and I'll do the same for you. Check the description for more info.